to spend so much time focusing on.
Go subscribe to our YouTube page, bFb Mavs, bFb DFW, bFb Cowboys. Search it and subscribe and join the party, as next week will be the first edition of our post-game show for the Dallas Cowboys this season. EA, Billy, some cuts happen.
Yep.
And I know there's one name on this list you've been wanting to cut for a while now. I know a name on this list you were ready to cut him last season.
The Italian Stallion?
Lindsay?
No. Oh, yeah.
That's Lindsay's nickname.
Well,
what are you doing?
He's Italian, too.
What are we doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Not Lindsay.
Yeah,
The other
wow.
Italian.
Okay. Yeah, man, some cuts happened today. We were projecting this. I'm eager to see tonight on Hard Knocks. You know, are we going to get to see these cuts?
Well, of course, people, we are not watching, so don't ruin it for us.
Please, you can ruin it for me. I mean, I'm still going to go home and watch it.
Well, yeah, but still. But regardless, I don't think they're going to show the actual cuts.
No,
I think they're doing it differently. And
So do they have one more week, or is it after this
after
week?
this week,
After this we got one more.
Okay, so then it'll be next week.
No, I don't think they're going to show the cuts ever.
Why? They've been showing the
I
cuts.
know. I think that they're not going to do that. Like, I feel like that the way they, because I didn't think they did it last year.
They did do it last year.
No, I don't. Did they show actual cuts?
Yeah, they brought them in the office.
Okay,
And or you know, like, was that the, which one? Who was last year?
Last year was the Los Angeles teams.
Yeah, they did last year.
I didn't
Was
watch
that the Chargers?
Chargers,
It was.
Chargers
yeah.
and Rams.
Yeah, because I remember the dude came in his office, Lynn's office. He's like, I just got cut, man. This is bullshit. And
Well, did they show like the coach
Yeah.
telling? Okay, well, I was
They
reading.
always show the cuts.
I was reading somewhere that they weren't going to do like the actual cut thing, but maybe I read it wrong.
maybe they probably won't go to the length that they've
Been doing it. Because I love the old days when the Turk, he would come in for the Cowboys and they'd be like, oh no, not me. And he goes, can you go get your playbooks?
Yeah.
And then the Bengals guy was hilarious because the Bengals guy was like the most weirdly proportional man. He has like
Because I remember the Browns. He would call, hey, can you come down to the facility and bring us your playbook?
Yeah,
that's how you know.
But like the Bengals guy, he would come in and he'd just be, can you go get your playbooks? Can you get your playbooks? And they said making him walk up there. It's like, he's so out of shape, poor guy. But he's like, can you go get your playbooks?
Well, EA today, some people had to turn in their playbooks, and let's go ahead and cap this list off, Billy. Let's just get this out of the way right now. A guy, you know him as Ben DiNucci. I call him Ben DiHoochie, just the way he plays. Had to turn in his playbook today, EA.
Thank God.
Whoa.
Well, you don't come after Romo like that. Romo never was waived or cut. So you don't come after Romo, talk shit about him on Twitter, and then come to the Dallas Cowboys and act like you're something and you're not. Yeah. With your sidearm passes that go nowhere. I mean, like they kept telling him, don't do that. Then he's like, okay, and they go, like you were watching too much The Longest Yard. Like you think you're Adam Sandler. No, sorry, Ben DiNucci, get the fuck out of here, okay? And you know what was even more funny? It was that when they were showing, I think it was on Hard Knocks, but they're like showing from last year. He told the line, "Hey!
Yeah, don't leave
the huddle until I'm done with the play, okay?" And then of course he gets sacked.
What a bum! What a bum! What a complete bum.
Like nobody likes Ben DiNucci, and then he was acting like he was a badass because he beat Michael Parsons in chess.
Gives a shit.
Well, this one hurt. This next one hurt me, Billy. You know, I kind of like this guy.
Who's that?
I gave him a nickname and everything. 2G.
2G.
My guy 2G is out of here, man. 2G was cool. Didn't 2G throw a touchdown?
Yeah, he did. 2G was decent. He was decent.
Now there is room that he can come back and make the practice squad. So you know, there's hope for him after all.
Listen, by the way, making the practice squad is kind of awesome because all you do is practice and you get paid, I think, like $250,000 a year just to be on the practice squad. Would you take that in a heartbeat?
Yeah.
Just to practice. That's your job for a year. Practice football.
Yeah, it helps you get better.
Yeah.
To get one. I mean, hey, you could be Kurt Warner or Tony Romo in those scenarios. You know, those guys.
Though my guy Romo never made the practice.
No, I'm just saying in the scenario, like, you know, you can get picked up by somebody, just get signed out the street.
Exactly, and that's the dream. And I like Gilbert. I did. he just wasn't good enough for the time being. And Cooper Rush came on really strong at the end. And Cooper really put 2 games together that were pretty impressive. Now, the final preseason game, I don't know what the fuck any of them were doing. They all wanted to.
They're all just trying to hurry up and be done.
Yeah. So, but good luck to Garrett Gilbert. So, as you know, that means Cooper Rush is now, of course, as we said in the opening segment, he is your starting backup quarterback.
Now, on your side of the ball, you and Billy's side of the ball, the defense,
Right.
Tyler Coyle had to turn in his playbook today. Billy,
Good riddance.
good riddance.
Yeah.
Nothing there for you.
No, I don't even know who the hell that is. I don't even know who that is.
Austin Falou.
Austin Falou.
Falio, what I don't know.
See, these are a lot of the guys that you really don't. None of them. These were bottom of the roster guys that we all knew were
Camp
never.
bodies.
Yeah, they were just there to come there. They weren't somebody that they were impressive.
Well, here's a name that rings a bell. Rondell Carter.
That was tough.
Yeah,
I don't know why they did that. Maybe because it got thin there with all the injuries, and now they know Gallimor's coming back and all that. I thought they needed a lot of help up front, so I'm surprised.
Well, from what I understood, he's going to come back on the practice squad if he clears waivers, man. But I thought he did enough in the preseason to garner some attention league wide.
They say
he might go somewhere else.
Tyler Coyle is perhaps practice squad candidate. He's a practice squad candidate.
Yeah, I mean, some of these guys. I mean, you don't want to see any of these guys just go home without a means to provide for themselves or whatever, man. But that's just the nature of this league.
Can I give a name that I was quite surprised that got cut? Darian Thompson, the safety.
Yeah.
The one reason is because he played well on special teams. I know Michael Gelkin is reporting that there is interest of having him return later to the team, but I didn't think that the safety position was that solidified with all those guys they already had on there. I thought Darian Thompson could have had a chance to at least compete, but I guess they want to keep Malik Hooker, they want to keep Curse, they want to keep Mukua.
Yeah.
And I think Israel Mukua made a huge impression.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Position.
Yeah.
So no wonder, but that is a huge surprise that Darian Thompson got cut.
Well, I think it was going to be between Darian Thompson and Mukwamu, I think is how they say his name.
Right.
But
and Mukwamu just came on really. He played that for a rookie. He came on very strong.
He did.
And what was it, 7th rounder?
He was late round, and then he has position flex because he played corner in college.
Yeah.
People forget that they're transitioning him to safety. So, I'm going to take the young guy and with upside.
That makes sense. And plus, you already have too much veteran leadership with KZ, Curse, Malik Hooker.
Yeah.
It made much more sense to get rid of Darian Thompson.
Yeah.
And of course, you can bring him back later if injuries necessitated. You got any more over there?
Cyrus Mitchell was what he had turned his playbook today.
Yeah.
But, and also Hard Knocks guy last week. We saw a big story on him. Actually, both of the Hard Knock guys from last week were cut today. Any thoughts on that? I know. Was it you who said you liked the
I like the O lineman Alarcon. How do you say his damn name?
Alacorn.
Alocon. Let's see. Alocon.
The guy from Mexico, man. I thought he was pretty damn good, man. Or not good, but I mean, I thought he competed. He played with great effort,
Okay,
man.
so
I mean,
are we just sad that because we just like him as a personality?
I like his mom.
I mean, I like his mom too.
Yeah. I like his mom a little different than how you like his mom, but
yeah. I like the other. I like Azur's mom.
Azur's mom. Yeah, I mean, but I like the moms for other reasons. So, but back to football.
What the hell is this, a MILF section or something?
Hey man, hey, Hard Knocks did it. We didn't do it.
But no,
he
was
just
a good
watched
both of you two should be ashamed of the broadcast you're doing right now.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Coming after guys.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just said I like this one dude's mom. She was very energetic and she was nice. All right, that's all I'm saying. But Isaac, he just wasn't doing it. He wasn't ready for it. It just didn't make sense for him to continue to be part of the team. And again, he's going to make the practice squad. He just needs a little more seasoning.
What about Jaquan Hardy?
Dude, I'm sorry. What was so special about him other than losing his contact? I watched him a few times. I mean, he was all right, but I don't know if he was good enough to go get the number 3 spot. Nick Ralston, who's the third running back, he was doing a much better job. But he got hurt and stuff. There was a lot of guys in front of him in the running back position that he wasn't going to have even a shot. Okay, and he wasn't too special. Zeke had to give him some pointers there. That's what you got to do here.
What's wrong with that? CD Lamb had the got points from Amari Cooper.
Looking like Eric Dickerson, but didn't even know who Eric Dickerson was when they were teasing.
He said he knows who Eric Dickerson was.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought they were making fun.
No, he said I know Eric Dickerson.
Yeah, he didn't know the other guy they were talking
about.
But
I'm just saying. CD Lamb had to go get pointers from Amari Cooper. What does that mean? What are you trying to say?
Nothing. I don't like that. I don't think he was that good.
Well, shows
because
he had to turn his playbook
that way either.
Eric Smith was also away. He had turned his playbook today.
But just by the way, Jaquan Hardy will be on the practice squad, so that's good.
Okay, well, good for him. Good for him. Braylon Jones was also had to turn his playbook. Brendan Knox had to turn his playbook. DeAndre Burton had to turn in his playbook. Brandon Smith turning his playbook. I was going to say that Artravius Lynn had to turn his, and Johnny Dixon also had to cut. I'm sorry, had to turn his playbook. But the punter,
Anchor?
No,
Anchor's our punter, isn't he?
So I thought the kicker or the punter got cut also.
Oh, we lost our long snapper McQuaid, but McQuaid will be back.
Okay.
McQuaid, a lot of veteran guys who are like, especially the kickers and punters and all that, they got cut, but some of them are going to return. So McQuaid is supposed to. Again, this is where we're going through all these cuts, and everyone's like, oh, maybe this guy made the roster. Oh, that's so exciting for him. Like we were talking about Kamara, who I'm very excited made the team. The guy is very special, but I don't know if he's really going to be on the roster because they have done a lot of cap gymnastics right now with the rules, and a lot of it has to do with COVID because a lot of people are still on the COVID list.
Right.
And we just added another name, Noah Brown. That's why the guy, your guy you were excited about, Simi, he made the team, but I don't know if that's going to be a prolonged version on the team because Noah Brown just went on COVID. So we got to wait till he gets off the COVID list to come back, and then most likely we'll release him then because they're not going to keep 7 wide receivers.
Yeah, no, I don't see them keeping 7.
And so, again, with you on the COVID list, technically you're on an IR, you're off the team, you're off the roster for the time being. So, again, this is a weird world we live in with the COVID rules because we don't know exactly who's going to be on the 53-man roster. We know who's going to be on the 46 game day roster. We know the important people. We know the mainstays, but we don't know these bottom feeders that are constantly being churned out because of the new rules.
Yeah, and I mean, if you ask Billy, they want to bring a guy here who just came off of COVID to be the backup quarterback.
That's ridiculous.
Help facilitate this.
I'm also seeing reports that they are looking at waiver wires for another running back for the third string because they're not happy with any of the other running backs. So
as well they should, man.
You say they just need to look everywhere. What about the guy who got cut from the Lions today? I sent you
Desmond Trufant.
Yeah. What about that?
He's a Dan Quinn guy. He played with him over in Atlanta.
Yeah,
the past couple of years.
I was seeing how'd you feel about bringing him here. You want to bring everybody else here?
Yeah, my thing is, man. First off, this is the NFL. You can never have enough good, solid corners. You have to have those guys.
It's a body.
He's a Dan Quinn guy. Well, not just a body. He can actually play.
Okay.
He's not going to be your best corner, but he's not going to be your worst either. So.
Cam Newton won't be your best quarterback. He'll probably be your worst.
Well, he'll be the second one. If he comes here or whatever, and that's fine. I see what you're doing, throwing shade at Cam Newton.
I didn't throw it. I just stating facts.
You're throwing shade.
I'm stating facts.
That's all. That's shades with facts.
Okay,
yeah. That's fine.
I will say another big thing. I just saw that. It's a really big good news is Chauncey Goldstein, the defensive end rookie. He was been on PUP because of the hamstring issue. He is off the PUP list, and now he's back on the roster. Now I don't know how long it will take him to get acclimated and get back.
Is Gallimore playing week 1 or is he still out?
Gallimore out for a while. He probably won't be back till October.
4. Yeah, week 4 or something.
Okay,
mid-October.
We really needed him in this.
We did, and that's good that Golston's coming in, and he is. I doubt he'll make the game day roster.
Game day, the 48.
He's not going to probably make that one. But the fact he's on the roster is really good news going forward. You're going to be a little weak there on the defensive line, I think. But
I think they'll be able to salvage something on the interior on their defensive line. The defensive position. I think Osa Odigizua. I don't think people are putting enough respect on him. This guy can actually play a little bit, man.
This guy is the biggest surprise in camp to me.
I thought Michael Parsons was.
We were expecting.
We knew what he was.
Oh, okay.
We were expecting that.
Odigizua is playing.
Well, for you, it was because remember
you.
Okay,
sorry. Oh my God, leave me alone. Anyway,
I'm just. All I said was you.
So with the cuts now, how confident are you with this roster? Not in terms of are they gonna win a Super Bowl or not. I'm not talking about that. Just in general, what's your thoughts on the 50?
I think the roster is pretty solid, man. I think you have good players at every position. It's going to be interesting to see how they throw around the roster, what kind of combination packages they run, especially on the defense side of the ball.
Yeah.
Interested to see what they do in certain packages with the linebackers.
My concern is more on the linebacking. I'm not concerned one bit with the linebackers.
Okay.
I am not concerned. I'm concerned a little bit on the defensive line just because of Gallimore's injury.
Okay.
But the biggest concern is the secondary. And it showed again the younger players, including Bossman Fat.
Yeah.
Because Bossman Fat looked fat. He looked fat on against the Jaguars.
Well, I'm actually glad you brought that up, EA, because in the Jaguars Cowboys game this past Sunday, which I watched the whole thing.
I'm glad you did.
From the beginning. Well, I had to watch the thing. I want to see what's going on. But there was a play that happened. And you said it wasn't Bossman Fat.
No, he got burnt.
He got burnt
on the play before.
He got pushed off on
right.
Let's call it for what it was. He
okay.
got pushed off. Same way Sean Wright.
I don't know what game you watching.
Are you making excuses now?
No, I mean I just know if I'm playing cornerback. I played cornerback in high school, and when you're playing for receiver shoves you when you're running stride for stride, you're going to get slowed down.
Right.
That's creating separation. If I shove you this way, I'm catching here.
Yeah, but he was already getting beat pretty bad beforehand.
He has 4.3 speed.
He looked like he was getting beat. Where's the speed?
He was right there, obviously close enough to where the receiver had to shove him.
Bossman Fat did not have himself.
Well, unfortunately, Billy, there were some concerns that your guy might be a bust.
Yeah. Can you please explain to me who said?
I mean, that was what was going on Twitter and things like that. Some people were speculating.
This wasn't anyone prominent here in the Dallas area, was it?
I mean, they're Cowboy Nation. They're idiots. So.
His name is escaping right now. But who was the guy who got burnt for the touchdown?
Deshaun Wright.
Deshaun Wright.
On a double move.
And now I'm going to forgive him a little more because he's from a smaller school, or not smaller school, but he wasn't as drafted as high as Mr. Bossman Fat. But
he was around behind him.
Okay, but still, no 2 rounds. He was 4th.
No, Deshaun Wright was 3rd. Remember, everybody was bitching and complaining because they had so many third-round picks. Remember?
I thought. No, it's all you're right. Because I thought Osa and Chauncey were the 3rd-round picks, and then.
Yeah, Kelvin was number 2.
Deshaun was from Oklahoma State or Oregon State, right?
Yeah, but remember they had 3, but they had. I thought it was 3rd round, but he had 3. They had 3 third-round picks.
Well, regardless, Deshaun Wright shouldn't be doing. I give him a little more lenience.
Okay, then you get
okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of heat going on for you guys, Bossman Fat. Do you think it has to do because he's a rapper, or
that's all?
That's all it is. Just like with Jalen Smith, because he swipes to the ground, like people like EA doesn't like him. They don't want him here anymore.
Bossman Fat plays arguably one of the toughest positions in football, cornerback.
4.3 speed though.
You're going to get beat. These receivers are elite. They're going to make plays.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, stop trying to criticize the guy because you don't like what he does in his own personal time. He's a rapper. So what? Shut the fuck up. It really doesn't matter. There's so many people out there, Walt, who want to see him fail. They talk down on him. Oh, he's not this. He's not that. He should be focused on this.
You mean people like EA?
No, I don't think EA wants him to fail, man. I hear it in the local media.
Yeah. Oh, you are you listening to 1310 The Ticket?
Oh no, I don't listen. I don't listen. Okay. I don't listen over there at all. No, I don't listen to that other station either. Just to be honest, I really don't.
It's fair.
So we're real good terms there.
Yeah.
So
nobody
else
listens to the 1310 Ticket, so it's fine.
Number 1 rated station.
Hey,
it's not saying a whole lot.
You guys can debate that. I just think ultimately, man, Bossman Fat, he'll be okay. He's a rookie. It's going to take him time, man. He missed a lot of OTAs, or he missed all the OTAs, really. So let's let the man cook. Let's not throw him in the trash yet.
Okay, here's the thing, and we're making too many excuses for things now.
Yeah.
And I'm not blaming him for his rap career. I don't care. He can rap all he wants. It's not the issue.
He had a problem with Cole Beasley's rap career
because he sucked at it. There's a difference.
Bossman got next, by the way. I just told you that. He has next.
No, I have nothing wrong with Mr. Joesph.
Next to get cut.
No, never.
And the problem with him is that, okay, he comes in and then all through mini camps and OTAs, there were some concerns with how he played because he wasn't getting, starting reps as he should have.
Sure.
Because as a 2nd-round pick, he should have gotten some higher reps there.
Right.
But he wasn't getting those because he was getting beat by the young guy, including Deshaun Wright. And then he gets to camp. We're like, okay, don't worry, he's gonna get to camp, and then he gets an injury, and then he's dealing with that. And then when he comes back from injury, he still hasn't proven or pointed out. Now, he has some big plays, and he did recover. He recovered later on in that game with a great diving pass deflection on one of the passes there on Trevor Lawrence, and making the thing go and turnover on downs right there. So those are some big time movements. I'm like, okay, I see it, but he hasn't put it all together.
No, he hasn't.
And which worries me going forward, because again, I have a huge problem with the secondary. There's still a lot of big holes there, including our starters that we're supposed to. What's going on with this mic?
Spitting that BS, spitting that booty chatter.
What? I'm just. Can I not be worried? I said of all our roster moves, there's two things right now on this roster that really give me concern going into Tampa. And that is your secondary right now, and then the depth on your offensive line, because your center is not great. The depth behind him is not great.
No, not at all.
Or on your right tackle and the depth there. And then your secondary is looking very shaky right now. So I am a little worried.
Well, you know what? I like to say this about the offensive line real quick. I think Kelvin Joesph will be fine over time. I wish they would have never got rid of Joe Looney, man. Joe Looney would have.
I still don't think they should have got. I know you're talking about that, but I don't think they should have ever got rid of my guy Byron Jones. I think Byron Jones should still be here.
That doesn't really fix your secondary.
Yeah, I know, EA. I know. But Byron Jones was a good player.
Well, they didn't want him here because he didn't get interceptions.
Well, I know that's because guys like EA didn't want him.
I wanted Byron Jones.
You wanted Byron Jones?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's you guys at the station you work at. They didn't like
at that time I was at another station, so
I'm just saying. They probably didn't.
He didn't get enough interceptions for the people.
Yeah, but
I get it, man.
But as long as your defender doesn't catch the ball,
it's the same.
So then let me ask you the question, Walt, because you're the smart guy here. Do you think this roster is ready? Are you confident with this roster going into Tampa for September?
Very
9th?
confident. Yeah.
Really?
I'm very confident in my offense that we're gonna go get this thing done.
So
there are some concerns on the defensive side, but I believe that our offense will make up for the defensive deficiencies.
Even with the offensive line issues, including the center?
Yeah. We'll figure that. We listen.
Well, you do know the center is the most important position.
It is the most important
That's
part.
right there in Dak's
but you
face.
told me Tyron's back.
Okay, that's great.
We still got Zach Martin.
Yeah.
Is Connor Williams on?
Connor's gonna be okay at the left guard. Yeah, I think he'll be okay.
Lyle Collins.
What do you guys call him? Tyler, overhyped Tyler Badass, or Biotish, whatever.
Biotish is struggling, and then you have Lyle Collins dealing with another neck issue.
That's a little concerning because Stingers worry me.
I think he'll be back. I think he'll be fine.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's concern on your offensive line. And if your offensive line goes down, goodbye, Dak. And that's when you need to call Cam Newton.
EA.
No, if you guys don't want Cam now, if you don't want us now, you don't want us. Don't call us anytime. Use that Cooper Rush guy that you like.
Yeah, well, if Dak was to go down, we'll call him in. We'll holler at him.
No, we won't be answering those calls at that point.
You will.
No,
you will.
We won't be calling.
Well, EA. I've told you, man. I can't accept any excuses next Thursday. I need a dub next Thursday. I need a dub.
I hope. I really do.
I believe they're going to win the game.
I need a series dub, man. I mean,
I can't predict.
After last season's debacle, I need a dub in this first game, man. I need a message.
If there isn't a dub, what's going to happen?
I mean, I'm gonna be deeply wounded, man, because I believe in this Cowboys team. I believe what Jerry's selling me about this roster.
So basically, Walt's going to be going back and forth all season long.
No, and when I say that the season's over, of course the season's not really over, but that's the way I want them to think. Like, I want them putting as much energy into this game. I want them thinking that there is no tomorrow after this game. You got to go in. I'm telling you, man, you got to go in there. You got to punch Tampa Bay in the mouth.
So they're
getting a ring. They're gonna be getting the rings all in the Cowboys' face.
They're gonna be all hyped up.
They're gonna be all hyped up. Tom Brady is he's coming off a high rate. You need to send a message to the NFL. You need to go up there and bust them right in the mouth and tell them, no, we here, we back. We're here to make some noise.
We will see if it happens.
And
what's the best way to do it, Billy?
Oh, you go up there, you punch them in the mouth,
and you do that against the champion. It's nothing better than to go up there and bust up the champion.
You know what they need, man? Before the game, they need one of those good old fashioned Keith Brooking pregame huddles.
Yeah,
that's what they need.
And you know what's so great about that? Once if they could get this dub against Tampa Bay in a couple more weeks down the roster, we get 15 p.m. We need to bust him in the mouth too.
Well,
Right before Thanksgiving. We need to bust him up.
On the show before the game, the Tuesday before, we do make our picks. And I will make
your speech is going to be ridiculous.
I'm going to have a speech for
Well, your speech is going to, you know what your problem is? Your speech is, you're going to be taking Tampa Bay to win the game.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Listen, EA's pumped up about college football. We're all pumped up about it. Let's take a break real quick. When we come back, let's talk some college football. Now,